Good day, my people. Come with me, let's make vegetable soup, which is known as edikaikon soup by the Calabar people. Now, this is the dried river fish. That's a initan, the crayfish. This is chicken. This is the meat stock, and that is the goat meat. And I'll be using goat meat specifically for this soup. We have the stock fish, the dried fish, and the boga fish. Now I'm putting the goat meat into my pot. I want to season the goat meat because that is the main protein I'll be using for this soup. So I'm adding the goat meat now. After adding the goat meat, I'll put my spices. This is the Maggi. I'm putting the Maggi. I'm breaking the Maggi, any Maggi of your choice, to add seasoning. Now I am grating my garlic and ginger. You know, this garlic and ginger is very medicinal and it has its own flavor it adds to your food. So my garlic and ginger is being grated into the goat meat where I'm about to boil. Now I am slicing my onions. This is the onions. Onions also has its own flavor. It adds to your food. So I am slicing the onions. While this is going on, you can drop in the comment section how you prepare yours. Now I'm about to add the salt to taste. When I'm preparing my meat stock, I'm always careful of the quantity of salt because salt is a bit disgrace person. Now the meat has boiled because the goat meat now has used its own water to boil. So I'm going to add water. You can see me adding water to the pot of meat so that it can boil out for us to prepare our soup. So while I'm waiting for it to boil, I'm quickly plucking my ugu. In the Igbo dialect, it's called ugu leaf. In English, they call it pumpkin leaf. So anyone, ugu, pumpkin leaf. And you know that the main leaf we use in making this vegetable soup is ugu and water leaf. But according to one's choice, you can add any other leaf. Like me, I'll just add small shoko and small bitter leaf because there are some people that vegetable purges. Now I am picking the water leaf. I bought the water leaf, I dried it. I've already dried the water leaf. I put it under the sun for a whole day so that it can drain water. So now I am washing my leaf. And when washing your leaf, you wash with salt because of the sand. Because of sand, you wash with salt. And you wash like up to 4 times. This is about the 4th time I am washing this leaf because I don't want any story that will touch the hearts. One person they chop the soup, we go come they chew sand. So I wash my leaf with a big bowl. I wash it thoroughly. I don't make that mistake of washing leaf once. I wash it. After washing the 4th time, I start picking it one after the other so that it can go for slicing. So this is me now washing my pumpkin leaf. I've already washed the water leaf. I'm preparing it so that I can go and slice it. Now this is me. I'm slicing the ugu leaf or pumpkin, anyone. Slicing, you know, when making vegetable, the way you slice it does not really matter because when it gets into the pot, it will melt. So I don't really like slicing my pumpkin tiny. I slice it, let it be a little bit big. The size should be big. When it enters the pot, it will melt. So I'm slicing the ugu now. After slicing my ugu, I'll slice the water leaf. Okay, I think it was the water leaf I sliced before the ugu. So I put oil inside my pot. Palm oil. I'm frying the onions. Then I've poured my pepper. You can see me pouring pepper. This is the way I like making my own vegetable. The way the Calabar people makes it is different from this. So but that's the way Calabar people makes it. When I eat it, it purges me. So I rather fry my onions and fry my tomatoes. So now my onion, the pepper that I poured has boiled. So I am putting the goat meat. As I said, this is the main protein that I'll be using for this edekaiko soup. So I have added my goat meat and I'm stirring it so that everything can boil and blend together. So this is me adding some chicken. I'm just adding some chicken to add flavor to it. But as I said, my main protein is the goat meat. So this is diced bomo. I also added diced bomo. Now I have added all my bonga, the stockfish and everything. I have poured my ponki. I covered it for it to boil because no time, just trying to be very fast. Now I am putting the dried river fish, my smoked fish and my bitter leaf. This is when I put the bitter leaf, because when I do it like this, it doesn't purge me. My belle and a vegetable soup, they know they agree, because they purge me well. So this is me stirring it gently. I've covered it for it to cook. For some few minutes. Normally it's not, shouldn't be up to 5 minutes. Now I am dishing the vegetable soup, which is ready for consumption. So now guys, please drop in your comment section how you prepare your own vegetable soup, because everybody has different way of preparing their own soup. This is the vegetable soup ready for consumption. Guys, come and join me.